others injured when miscreants hurled a petrol bomb at a bus at Jogmohanpur in Choudhugram during the BNP-led Alliance's movement on February 3, 2015. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today said that the government has no plan to impose value-added tax VAT on education, including private universities. She said this while presiding over the meeting at the Executive Committee of the National Economic Council (ECNEC) held at the NEC conference room in Dhaka. Briefing reporters after the meeting, Planning Minister H. Mustafa Kamal said that the Prime Minister unequivocally said no such step of VAT imposition on private universities will be taken. The Prime Minister thinks that there is no need for the imposition of VAT on education for the sake of its development. Kamala said that the Prime Minister came up with the disclosure following the remark of Finance Minister A.M. Mohit over the imposition of VAT on private universities. Law Minister Anisul Haq today said that a subsection would be included in the proposed Digital Security Act if it's necessary for removing confusion over the freedom of expression. He also said that the much-debated Digital Security Bill 2018 is now at the Parliamentary Standing Committee for its examination. The committee will submit a report to the Parliament within 4 weeks in this regard. At the same time, Anisul Haq said that the discussion will be held on the bill of the law, and if it's found that freedom of expression will be damaged by the proposed law, a subsection will be included in the law. The minister made the comments while talking to reporters after attending as chief guest at a training program for the lower court judges at the Judicial Administration Training Institute in Dhaka. Government Degree College student Rajiv Hussain, whose right arm was crushed after being caught up between 2 buses in Dhaka, was kept on life support at Dhaka Medical College Hospital today at early hours. Professor Dr. Mohammad Shamsuzzaman Shaheen, head of the DMCH Orthopedic Department and chief of a 7-member medical board, said that Rajiv was put on life support at around 4 in the morning as his condition deteriorated. Earlier on April 3, Rajiv Hassan, a second-year student of Government Titumir College, was going to attend his classes by a double-decker bus of BRTC. He was standing on the rear gate, dangling his right hand outside as the bus was overcrowded. When the bus got stranded at the Shonargaon crossing near Panthogunjo Park, a Sajan Paribahan bus tried to make its way through the narrow space on between the BRTC bus and the footpath. However, Rajib's right hand was pressed in between the 2 buses and got severed from the elbow. US President Donald Trump promised quick, forceful action in response to a suspected chemical weapons attack in Syria, appearing to suggest a potential military response. He made the promise while speaking at a meeting with military leaders and national security advisors on Monday. Trump said that he would make a decision by Monday night or very shortly thereafter on a response, adding that the attack will be met forcefully. According to a Syrian aid organization, the suspected chemical weapons attack late on Saturday killed at least 60 people, with more than 1,000 injured in several cities in Douma, a city near the capital, Damascus. Chinese President Xi Jinping today promised to open the country's economy further and lower import tariffs on products including cars, in a speech that comes amid rising trade tensions between China and the United States. She also said that China would raise the foreign ownership limit in the automobile sector as soon as possible and push previously announced measures to open the financial sector. The comments came amid rising trade tensions between China and the United States following a week of escalating tariff threats sparked by U.S. frustration with China's trade and intellectual property policies. She said that China will take measures to supply widen market access for foreign investors. North Korea's Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho, on a visit to Moscow, said on Tuesday that the situation on the Korean Peninsula and world events showed that his country and Russia needed to forge stronger ties. Ri Yong-ho spoke before holding talks with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on the situation around North Korea's nuclear and missile program and tensions involving Pyongyang, Seoul and Washington. Ri added that he hoped that he would find concrete ways to create a new milestone this year in their relations. High-ranking North Korean officials have been engaged in a flurry of international diplomacy in recent weeks, with the possibility of a meeting between US President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Meanwhile, Lavrov said that he accepted the invitation to visit North Korea. Yulia Skripal, the poisoned daughter of Russian ex-spy Sergei, has been discharged from hospital. The 33-year-old left Salisbury District Hospital on Monday night and has been taken to a secure hospital. The hospital authority made the disclosure this morning.
Have responded exceptionally well to the treatment we've been providing. But equally, both patients are at different stages in their recovery. We have now discharged Yulia from Salisbury District Hospital. Yulia has asked for privacy from the media, and I want to reiterate her request. I also want to take this opportunity to wish Yulia well. This is not the end of her treatment, but marks a significant milestone.